Crazy times, huh? Seems like the whole world's on fire if you watch the news and see all the changes. Things that will continue to change and not stay as they are now. I think it's important to remember that as we observe the world for a particular lens, we're not necessarily seeing the whole world as it really is. You have a lot of experiences that are not within your realm. The information that you have access to is only part of the puzzle. And the most important piece of the puzzle is you. Is how you perceive the world. And whether or not it causes you to feel a level of angst that paralyzes you or stirs you into a froth where you believe attack is the only option. That's only one thought stream. There's a completely different perspective available to you. And if you recognize that that perspective, that uplifted way of seeing things, is what you desire, because you realize there is a significant effect to how you see the world, that you're emanating a particular emotional frequency, if you realize that you don't have to be brought down by the emotions that you happen to be witnessing. If you decide to be a powerful creator of a deliberate experience, you can send out a signal that others experience. In a non-local way, you're affecting the world. So when you think you're just simply observing and reflecting on what's there, you might not quite realize that you're exacerbating something that you don't want to see as much of. So consider the possibility that well-being is abundant, that bliss is available, that peace is your natural way of being. Perhaps you'll step out of the mindset that you once had, even just a moment ago, and breathe in a completely different perspective. And the perspective that leads you to feel hope, leads you to feel connection, a reaching out for others, and a wondering of understanding. Because everybody has their point of view. And their point of view might not jive with your first point of perspective. But none of us are limited to the content of our minds and to the beliefs that we've been holding so tightly to. Beliefs that could very well be leading away from peace. The world need not go back into another cycle of war to remember that war is hell. That division and separation and isolation is the opposite of what we really desire. It's the opposite of what we really are. Reach out in your mind to everyone in a wondering of what their highest self looks like. Who are they when they're holding their babies? Who are they when they're visiting their grandma? That's who's at the root of all beings. And when you look into that perspective, the belief in attack dissolves. You are a prisoner until you declare yourself free.